Good morning dear traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover USD versus Chinese yuan. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the USD versus Chinese yuan first. So basically this was one of my favorite breakout short, mid, long term that I alerted you about weeks ago when we had actually the breakout of this continuation pattern on the weekly. And again, this was such a beautiful pattern. There was a big growth in the background. Market started to build higher lows, contract and break. The breakout happened 2 weeks ago, and since our basically forecast and what we said about this one, market did a very good progress, right? Because market rallied about almost 2% without leverage on the USD Chinese yuan, and basically is absolutely heading upside. At this stage there is no signs of the reversal on the short mid-term perspective. My advice is still to watch for buying opportunities on intraday dips on the short term, a continuation on patterns on the upside, and some mini target at 6.9, 645 can be in the play, and of course the main high, main resistance high at the 7.2 mark can also be in the play, the highs from May 2020 and September 2019. So again, phenomenal pattern. All trends are up on different horizons, and upside pressure is pretty strong on this one. If we speak about gold market, we can basically see that higher time frames we get a new momentum to the downside. So the higher time frames definitely traders are they stepped in on this market, and we have a resell on the gold. At this stage intraday looks like we're trading far away and below the previous, so the Friday's low. We have some free pushes down, so we have some exhaustion, extreme condition intraday, but overall my view here will be still to watch for selling opportunities. At this stage market is already an extreme, so watch for some kind of the rally, maybe some kind of the bear flag for the further downside movement. That's not the situation at this stage. At this stage we're basically trading into the extreme, and I will still like to see some potential sometimes like a bear flag or something like continuational downside pattern. The key pivot level in the gold is set at 1680, and 1680 can be basically the main objective, the short midterm perspective. So watch for selling opportunities on the gold, but after some kind of the rally and some kind of continuational pattern at this stage, it's just seems like an oversold on intraday and extreme on the short time frame horizon. So watch to sell on the rallies and after some continuational patterns. If we speak about crude oil market, market seems like still we have a breakout of that falling wedge on the daily. We had a 2 down days. There is a rate of change flip to the upside this morning, so upside opportunities are preferable, although I don't see anything that is spectacular right now on the 2 hour or the 15-minute, but if this start to make a new highs and build some continuational patterns, definitely watch for buying opportunities in the crude oil with eventual target at 102 mark. And speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, we said there was a continuational pattern, there was a bigger sell-off, and market went almost to the 19,000 mark, but there is still space for the market to test this 19,000 mark, even this 18,000 mark. So at this stage there was also some kind of a bull divergence here on the 4-hour time frame, so I will still like more consolidation, some kind of bear flag for the further downside continuation at this stage. So that'll be all for this update, and I hope that you did enjoy, guys. Trade safe as always, and speak to you tomorrow morning.